Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and review on this Redtiger. This is a dash cam, the Viewclear 70. It's a 4K dual HDR. This is full color for night mode and regular mode for daytime. We're going to do an unboxing, kind of show you guys what's involved with what you get, and also do some footage of this from the daytime and nighttime so you can see how good the quality is. Right off the bat, looking at this box, this is a very heavy duty, extremely nice box. So we're gonna open this up, take this lid off and look at this extremely nice box. It does give you a detailed description of everything on how to use this, which is really nice. I mean, this is definitely a quality product. This is not something that's extremely cheap. You go over here, you have your user manual and then the electrostatic sticker to mount it to on there. And when you take this apart, when you just open this box and take each part out, it just is extremely nice. Like you're buying a piece of fine jewelry or something. This is really nice. This is the nicest camera I've ever opened up. Mostly they just come with parts thrown in the box. This is a totally different ball game right here. So here is the actual camera itself. Man, this thing is nice. It feels extremely nice. Wow. I've done a lot of reviews on these cameras and boy, they are stepping their game up with these. These are really nice. I really like this a lot. It's got your port right there for your rear and then your power. So you got your power port and your rear port right there. SD card right there. And this is nice. It looks like it even has a swivel head on there. Yeah, it does have a swivel head on there. That is nice. Pull this out. This is your rear camera right here. So this is good. Yeah, and then you plug in your rear right there. And then that's the rear camera right there itself. This is the cigarette lighter right here. Power supply, whatever you want to call it. You plug that into there and then plug this Type-C into the actual camera itself. And it does have a USB portion that comes out that you could probably power something else with it as well. And then over here, you have our panel trim removal tool that it comes with, which is pretty nice. Other box right here, we're gonna have our Type-C to Type-C, which will run our rear camera right here. And then it comes with two mount pieces right here that have your 3M tape on them so that you can mount the actual camera itself right up here. And then you have your little cable tie clip thingies right there that you can run this cable into when you want to run the wire up through, or even the cable that goes through here. So it does give you a lot of accessories with this, and everything with it feels very quality built. It does not feel cheap by any means, but we'd like to turn this on and kind of see what it looks like, and that way we can kind of show you the quality of what this is. Also, Redtiger was nice enough to send us this is a Hardwire dash kit, so that you can hardwire. So I'll open this up and then show you guys what comes inside with this to do a hardwire on this as well. And then once you connect those in there, you get your power, you get your ground, you get your ignition. This will hardwire into the vehicle and then plug this into the unit itself. And they give you instruction manuals on that here as well. So they do a lot for you. This is the nicest hardwire kit I've ever seen. So this is really nice that they accommodate to all these. Most of the time I have to buy these. So when I get a hardwire kit, I get this, and then I got to go buy these and put these in. They are nice enough to give you all of these pieces to make it all work. So we have it plugged in right here. The quality of it looks amazing when you look at it. It looks really, really good. Like, because this is dark. So we're going to show you, we got it plugged in, we got it mounted on our windshield and everything. We're going to show you what it looks like through the actual camera itself. And this is the app right here. Redtiger Cam, click on that. And it'll pull that right up, and then boom, it's going to show you your device, connect to Wi-Fi, and then boom, you can connect there and it'll show everything. This is really fast and responsive as well. And here is the app on our phone. We downloaded it, and you can use it to record right here straight to the actual, you can actually visibly see it from your phone. So I'm seeing what the camera is actually seeing through my phone, which is pretty cool. That's awesome that you can do this from your phone, and then just go back. And then this is the app right here. You'll have to sign in, connect through Wi-Fi, and then boom, that's all you'll have to do. This is pretty awesome that you can do this with this camera, because Most of these, you don't have these options to be able to do this. It's pretty awesome that you can, you know, visibly see everything. So you can go right here, click on this, and then boom, you can see everything that's coming through the camera. That is awesome.
Okay, so now we're going to take this for a drive, see what it looks like. The sound is really good. I do have my windows rolled down, so it might be a little bit windy. I also have the air conditioner on. But how does this look during the day? It is extremely bright and sunny right now. So I'd like to see how this looks in the sun comparable to the dark. In the dark, it looks really well with the resolution and the way that it pulls up the lighting. Even when there is no lighting, it's completely dark, it will pull up lighting. Maybe through the sensor, I'm not sure. But it does look absolutely amazing at night. I will give this camera credit on the actual nighttime video. Looks absolutely amazing at 4K. So want to see how this looks during the day. This is extremely sunny, so want to see how the sun does, you know, with how this looks with the sensor. I mean, it's extremely bright. It's not like Florida, you know, it's Indiana, but it looks really good to me. So let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think on the quality of this. Also, the one thing is I can adjust the front angle, so I adjusted the angle to where it would kind of center it out a little bit more, and you know, that way, that's what's really nice. The other ones, it's kind of a fixed position on the front. Usually it's connected to the front of the actual dash cam, where you can't adjust the front camera. With this one, you can actually tilt it any which degree you want to tilt it, which is really nice, because when you put these in the car, sometimes you don't get them on center. So this is really nice. The biggest thing is, how was the details in the cars, like the license plate? Can you pick up the license plate on that car that's in front of me that's like 4 or 5 car lengths ahead of me? So how does that look? How is the detail in that license plate? Because that's the biggest thing, is if somebody hits you or anything like that, you want to make sure that you can read their license plate and everything that's going on with the details of the car. Especially like this Porsche that's coming up on me on the left. Like, can you read that license plate pretty well with the angle his camera is? So that's the biggest thing to me, is the details, the small things, like any rear view and you know, dash cam, they can be decent, but the quality is where it comes into what you pay the money for. That's the biggest thing, is the night vision, the night quality, the quality of detail when you're trying to, you know, zoom in and see who hit you or almost hit you or sideswiped you or cut you off. Those are the things that you need in a good dash camera. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below on the quality of what this looks like out in the sun. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the nighttime driving. We cleaned the windshield because our windshield was dirty, so we cleaned our windshield. We don't have any glare on there anymore. What do you guys think about the nighttime driving? How does this look? That is where I think this camera really is better, in my opinion, than most of the other cameras that we've done, because the sensor, from what I understand, is a Sony sensor, and it does much better in low light. That is one thing. I have all Sony cameras and DJI cameras because of low light, and their sensors work great in low light. This is a lot of bumps, so how does that look on the video when we're hitting these big bumps? These are a lot of bumps. And how is the clarity when you're looking at the vehicles in front of you? How can you still read the license plates? Can you still do all those things? So that is one of the reasons why this camera, in my opinion, is such a great camera, is because the clarity at night is definitely going to be far superior than any other camera I've ever seen. So this camera, out of all the other cameras, I would definitely rate it a 9.5 or a 10 on low light and stabilization. It is definitely one of the best, because at nighttime, that's when your stabilization is basically the hardest to achieve, because the sensor is trying to make up and stabilize while it's dark. So see how it just keeps bringing out the light? This is actually pitch black dark with very minimal light, and it's pulling light into the sensor to make it look like it's brighter than what it is, but it's not. This is actually pitch black dark. There are no street lights except for the stoplights. So I want people to understand this. This thing is killing it at nighttime. There is not another camera I would recommend anywhere close to this at nighttime. And we do a lot of cameras, these reviews. So we do a lot of reviews on these actual style of cameras. But this particular one is exceeding every one of our expectations. It's more like having a Insta360 or a DJI product with a built-in dash cam. So I'm probably going to be using this for a lot of our videos that we do at night, only because the quality is so good and the stabilization is so good, you can't beat it by far. So I highly recommend, if you're looking for something like this that's a high quality dash cam, not just a dash cam to get footage, but a high quality video dash cam, this is definitely going to do that. So look at this vehicle when it's coming up here on my left. How good does that quality look at night? That's what we want to know. Is, I mean, there's not hardly any street lights. It's just literally stoplights. That's it. So how does that look? And I did wipe my windshield off because I had a lot of glare from the nastiness.